Hi everyone, my name is Fett. I'm an independent producer and recording engineer at the Azalea Music Group in Nashville, home of Azalea Studios. And you're watching Taxi Tech Tips. These are recording tips that you can use at home and elsewhere. Enjoy the tip and you can get some more information about us at the end of the video. Here we are with the drummer extraordinaire, the king of the skins, Chip Abernathy. Yeah, that's who we're talking about. Chip's been kind enough to come in today and help us demonstrate drum miking and some other good stuff about drums here. We're actually using your kit here, Chip. What kind of a kit have we got?
It's an old Yamaha recording custom kit. It's all birch shells. Had it for about 20 years probably.
And we've gotten a really good sound in here over the years in this studio with your drum kit. We know that. Is there anything particular about this drum setup that you should point out to people who might be watching this video in case they're wondering why things are positioned where they are?
Yeah, well, I'm left-handed for one, first thing, and nobody ever told me when I started playing. I just set up the drums right-handed and started playing. Couldn't figure out why I couldn't get to a ride cymbal over here until somebody finally said, you know, you could bring the ride cymbal right here and just play it that way. And so I kind of play right-footed, left-handed.
Gotcha.
And for most setups that you're going to see mic'd up in the studio, you're going to have the ride cymbal over here on this side.
Mm-hmm.
The hi-hat will generally be somewhat higher. Other than that, it's pretty much the same situation.
Right, so we've got the other cymbal over here. Where would it normally be positioned here in a typical setup with the ride down to the other side?
These two cymbals, I pretty much have this set up so that anybody can play it. And
gotcha.
Most people that want to, if you want to sit in or play on the kit, there's very little you'd have to change for a right-handed person. Basically, just switch the ride cymbal over.
Gotcha.
You're pretty much done.
Gotcha. Well, one of the things we were talking about here today, or illustrating at least on the videos, is the positioning of the mics. And I know it's important as a drummer to not have the mics positioned in the way of your sticks.
Yes, especially a problem on the smaller drums. There's some miking systems that will put the mic will be this far over the head over here. And I don't know why they designed them that way, but that's what they've got. What we've got here works perfectly.
Right.
Keeps it out of the way, keeps it, you don't want it more than an inch into the drum ever.
Right.
I mean, there's just no way there'd be room on, especially a 10, these are 10 and a 12 and a 14-inch toms, fairly small toms.
So we get two benefits out of this process here. One is we get to stay out of Chip's way while he's playing and give him room to move his sticks around the drum kit, but the other thing we get is a really, really good tight sound on the way that the sticks hit the heads of the drums and get a nice smack and get a nice full sound on the bass end of the toms as well. That's
another reason to use. Generally, want to use smaller toms in the studio. Some guys don't do that. If you're in a big room, big live room, it doesn't make much difference. When you're in a tight room, the smaller drums tend to. It's easier to tune a smaller drum lower and get more body than it is to tune a larger drum up higher.
Right.
And not choke.
Is that the reason why we have a larger floor tom sitting over here
if we ever
out
need
of the way?
A rock and roll thing, but it doesn't. We just usually this thing has plenty of depth for almost anything we ever need, unless we're doing a heavy metal thing or something.
So what's the size of this tom?
This is a 14. There's a 14-inch floor tom. We've got a 12-inch tom here and a 10-inch tom.
And the one over there
is a 16.
Gotcha. So we don't really need that for the purposes of what we're doing here.
No.
Now, you and I have worked together on many sessions and many songs over the years. I understand you also do some stuff for people all over the place. Custom drum tracks.
Do tracks by, as you say, by email.
All right.
Anytime you need, somebody needs some extra, a track to play to, or has a song with, say, guitar or keyboards on it, and just wants to add real drums to it, take off a drum machine or something, give it more of a live feel. We can do that, no problem.
Excellent. And I'll add to this, having worked with Chip. Chip is one of the few drummers I know that actually says the sentence, "Can we turn off the click on this one?" So I know Chip is very good field drummer and can play to things that don't even have a click on them.
Yeah.
If it does have a click, obviously send the click along with your tracks, but it's definitely not necessary to get a really good, nice tight drum part. You also do percussion, correct?
Yeah.
So
tambourine, shakers, conga stuff, whatever's needed, or programming for that matter. If you need programming on drum machine or loops.
excellent.
Kind of thing.
Well, if you need to get a hold of Chip and get some custom drum tracks, feel free to contact us here at Azalea Music, and we'll certainly get a hold of Chip and get you some good drum tracks from the master himself. Thank you, Chip.
Exactly.
Appreciate it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Taxi Tech tip. There are plenty more, so check back often. And you can also get a hold of us at www.azaleamusic.com. That's A-Z-A-L-E-A music.com. Or you can email me personally at studios@azaleamusic.com. And we'd be happy to provide any sort of production, recording, mixing, mastering, or other services you might need. So check us out. I look forward to hearing from you.